Well, hello everybody. This is Crystal Lynn, Cowgirl Astrologer, and I just thought I would pop in today on a Saturday and see how you guys are all doing. I had a few minutes. My oldest daughter, she's 17, took my little guy, who's 3.5, to the jumpy balls or something to give me a break. Yeah, I needed a break. I know you moms out there will identify. And I think it's important to recognize the times that we do need a break and to realize that there's ebb and flow, of energy. And it's really hard if you're a real forward thinker and ambitious, and I'm a Virgo, so my mind is always going. My mind is always thinking of what I could do next and trying to compartmentalize my life, and it just doesn't work. And so lately, I've been just really trying to work on, just looking at the things in my life, the things that I'm pushing so hard for, and the things that I am accomplishing, and the things I'm not accomplishing, and my values. And it's kind of hard to take a look at all that stuff, isn't it? It's just easier to keep going and going. And yeah, so anyway, I thought I would do a little astrology today. And also give you guys a little update. I am going to be doing October 2014 monthly forecasts, but I'll be working on those next week because I have something really special coming at the beginning of this week. On September 23rd, I'm going to be interviewing world-renowned astrologer, evolutionary astrologer, Stephen Forrest. And I consider him a friend of mine. And he's just an amazing astrologer. I can't say enough. I've had 2 readings with him, and they are so extensive that even I was just quiet for almost 2 hours, and it's really hard to keep me quiet. I had a few nervous laughs, but I was just sitting there on the edge of my seat. And so it's really important to me that we grow together, and I want to bring things onto my channel that are different and just help us think and help us learn and help us ask questions and help us find the things that resonate with us. So that will be June 23rd. I'll put out a little announcement, and there will be a video of it. We'll be doing it through Google Air, and I'm so excited about it. So don't miss that. But just so that I cannot overdo myself right now, I will have the videos out probably by the weekend, next weekend. So that would be cool. All right, so let's take a look at what is going on around here. Right now, the moon is in Leo. And oh my gosh, I love when the moon's in Leo, although it kind of makes me kind of flat, which is surprising. And I think that's because the way it affects my Pisces ascendant. It lands in my 6th house, and I don't know, my work. So maybe I don't know, it should fire it up, but I notice that when the moon's in Leo, I'm kind of flat. And, the truth of the matter is, you guys, Neptune is still in Pisces retrograde right now. And I want to talk about that a little bit. Because even though it's an outer planet and it's slow moving, when a planet like Neptune goes retrograde, it really works on the subconscious, okay? And especially for those of us who are water signs who have a lot of Pisces in our chart, it really takes us down, and it takes us into such deep, intense, kind of heavy waters sometimes. And I keep popping in and out, and it's been kind of rocky. And I just want to check on you guys and say, hey, take care of yourself right now. Don't be hard on yourself right now. And if you get those amazing bursts of energy, go with it, But if your body tells you to slow down and rest, it's really important to do that. And take care of your mental health, and listen to yourself, because when these kind of planets go retrograde, we also have Uranus in Aries retrograde. We have Pluto in Capricorn retrograde. Everything's about really going deep. We're still working on this deep transformation inside of us right now. The good news is Mars is in Sagittarius, and that's exciting. That's bringing forth this fiery energy and getting us all wanting to get out, and get outdoors, and get out and do some travel and think out of your box. We also need that because of the fact we've had Saturn in Scorpio. We just had Mars in Scorpio. We've been in heavy stuff. And don't forget, you guys, we're just still coming out of the Jupiter and Cancer energy that was taking us all back to home issues and family things and deep-rooted things. So, it's like, the match, we're trying to light the match of fire, but the stick is still a little wet, and so it's taking us a while to shift. But I want to make a note to you guys, just something to think about. And I'm going to go deeper into this when I do the forecast next week. But Mars in Sagittarius right now, in my opinion, is a kind of like a precursor to this Saturn and Sagittarius energy that's going to be taking place December 2014, this beautiful transition. We're finally going to be out of this Saturn and Scorpio transit that we've been in since October of 2012. So right now, with Mars coming into Sagittarius, it's kind of like just a little bit of looking at the theme of what could be playing out the next 2.5 years. It's kind of like it comes in and it shows you all this great stuff and all this great possibility for the future, and you get really excited. And then you're like, all right, let's go, let's do it, I'm in. And then Saturn comes in and says, all right, you want to do this? Well, let me show you how you have to really do it. We're going to have to start, putting this into reality. And it takes about 2.5 years for that process. So, these cycles are beautiful when you just accept them, get in timing with them, and, really just ask yourself, I say this a lot, and maybe it's because I'm a writer and it's how I think, but, what do you want the story to look like? And right now we're kind of writing the synopsis of the theme that will play out. We also will have Mars move into Capricorn on October 26th. So I want you guys to be thinking about that, because it almost also plays a theme into the next cycle of Saturn when Saturn moves into Capricorn. What is the theme? Just pay attention the next few months, okay, from October to November. And maybe just, write a little journal down or put a check in your mind and say, what are the things that Mars is stirring up for me in the next 2 months and bringing to the table? What areas can I work on? And being at the tail end of Saturn and Scorpio, it's kind of the tail end of the sting. I keep talking about it like we're out of it, but we're not. And Saturn wants to make sure that all the lessons that he came to teach us in Scorpio are taught, and that we understand it, that we don't move into the next cycle with unfinished business. So we've got a few more weeks, you guys, or a few months. Let's see, 2 months to really look at the stuff we need to look at. And with Saturn and Scorpio, it just takes us deeper into the truths for many of us we haven't been looking at for a whole life. I know for me that a lot of things have come up in my life that, at 46, I just had my birthday, I'm now looking at for the first time. It's really scary. And it's emotional and it's intense. And I just want you guys to know I understand what's going on out there. And the joy that I have and the connection that I have to be able to come on here and share that journey and to be able to share the wisdom, it doesn't take me out of the loop. I'm just, hanging on to the fact that, I have something I can share and say and help you guys through this as I am applying it, as I am learning it. So we're in this together, and I love you guys. I just want you to know that I appreciate all your comments, all your messages. Thank you for all of your bookings. And I have an amazing service right now I want to just talk about for 1 second. I do a 15-minute video reading, and I can answer any of your questions. I try to focus in that 15-minute period on your personal planets a little bit, the transits coming up for the year, and trying to answer your question within that. So 15 minutes is $65, and you can keep this video with you. You can play it over and over again. I just did a video reading, and I helped somebody do a little business plan for the next year based on their houses and what's going on. So if you have a specific question, this is a great time to get a little guidance. So I want to make sure you guys know about that. You can find that at www.cowgirlastrologer.com. You can also find me on Facebook. And pay attention this week for my interview with world-renowned evolutionary astrologer Stephen Forrest. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave those below too. Bye, you guys. Have a great weekend.
Take me by the hand and lead me carefully